Hello friends, and welcome to another episode. In today's video, we're going to tell you 10 amazing stories about the incredible loyalty of dogs. But before we start, if you are new to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe. We will not disappoint you. If you've already done that, then let's get on with it. A woman named Lucy had a Siberian husky called Miska, and she went to the park every day to walk the dog. But one day, she decided to go on a longer adventure. Lucy took Miska and drove up a mountain, 50 miles away from home. When they arrived, they hiked on the footpath in the forest. After they had walked and played together for a while, a wolf appeared and came in their direction. Miska saw the wolf and ran over to him, and they both started to play together. Lucy shouted, but Miska didn't want to come back. The wolf and Miska fled, disappearing into the forest. Lucy couldn't see them. She ran after them and called the dog, but after a few hours, it began to get dark. Lucy lost all hope of finding Miska and decided to hang her scarf on a branch, hoping that her dog would find it and wait for her there. Sad and angry, Lucy went home, planning to return the next day. The next morning, Lucy awoke from sleep, got ready, and opened the front door. And suddenly, Miska jumped into her arms. Lucy was surprised. She grabbed the dog and checked if it was really Miska. But of course it was. Miska had made a very dangerous trip back to the house, traveling through 3 villages and crossing a highway and many other dangerous roads. Lucy said it was a mystery how Miska found her way back home. The dog had some minor injuries, and Lucy sent the dog to the vet and found out that the injuries were from the wolf pack. A miniature schnauzer escaped from her family's home, only to show up at the same hospital as Nancy Frank, her owner. Nancy's husband Dale was grief-stricken when he realized that Sissy, one of his 2 beloved schnauzers, had gone missing. He looked everywhere for the dog, and was relieved when he got a call several hours later to say that his dog had been found by someone. He was surprised to find out it was a security guard at the same hospital that his wife was a patient at. Incredibly, the canine traveled 20 blocks and made it inside of the hospital, but could not figure out much beyond that. In Siberia, Russia, a dog has been coming to a hospital every day for over 2 years. Unaware that her master died a year ago. Her owner was admitted 2 years ago and was a patient for about a year, and the dog has come every day since in search of her owner, unaware that the man has passed away. She still comes hoping to find him. A family tried adopting the dog, but she escaped and made her way back to the hospital. Now the hospital staff makes sure she's cared for. A black Labrador had saved his owner's life 3 times. The dog, named Charlie, had reacted very quickly and had gone to the neighbors for help. The dog's owner, an elderly gentleman named Robert Brown, had a heart attack. He was very grateful to Charlie. As a token of gratitude, he made sure that if he died, Charlie would be in safe hands and would continue his happy life. In Argentina, a family had gone camping in the mountains for the weekend with their dog Paco, a Hungarian Vizsla. Vizsla dogs are known as very watchful dogs and are among the best hunters of all time. The family of 3 had chosen a good location on the river for camping. After a long journey, the 2 parents laid down in their car to rest, but their 13-year-old daughter was not tired. She started collecting a few sticks to light a fire. After a few minutes, Paco started barking like crazy and ran over to the girl, who was near the forest. The parents woke up very quickly and got out of the car. They saw a large puma only 3 meters away from the girl, camouflaged under the leaves of the trees. The puma had targeted the girl to attack her. Both parents ran towards her, screaming loudly, and the puma showed its teeth and attacked the girl. But Paco was in front of the girl, and the puma grabbed Paco first. After a few seconds, the girl's father fired a pistol and the puma let Paco go and fled. Paco had some injuries, but the family took care of everything. They were very grateful to Paco for being ready to give his own life to save the girl. Sasha, a German Shepherd hero, proved once more just how caring and affectionate dogs can be. What Sasha did is absolutely unbelievable. Milena, a 4-year-old Argentinian girl, got out of her home without her parents noticing, walked into a neighbor's backyard, and jumped into their swimming pool. Sasha had followed the girl all the way and started to bark, cry, and whine, but nobody heard. Then, convinced that Milena was drowning, Sasha jumped into the pool and held her up so that she could breathe until she could be pulled to safety. When a stray pit bull was walking around town in Baldwin, Georgia, he saw a man and a woman fighting in the street and ran to intervene after the man pulled out a knife. He protected the woman, taking the brunt of the attack as he was stabbed 5 times. He was rescued by Sergeant Timothy Clay and Officer Daniel Seeley, who immediately brought him to a vet for surgery. The dog died twice during surgery, but miraculously recovered. He was named Hero and has now been adopted. 2 teenage brothers were on their way through the countryside to visit their uncle, who lived in another village. With them was their dog, Cooper, a black retriever Labrador. During the walk, some wild boars suddenly came up the street. The big brother pretended to attack the wild boar out of fear, but the wild boar reacted and attacked them. The big brother and Cooper, who tried to help, were injured. The big brother couldn't walk. The dog, after seeing the situation, ran away. The brothers were afraid and started crying. 5 minutes passed by, and suddenly the brothers heard their dog barking. A few moments later, they saw Cooper running in their direction with their father, who was following him. The reason Cooper had run away was because he had gone to get help, and he did, and it all ended well. A dog of the Belgian Malinois breed, named Apollo, tracked down a thief after 1 kilometer and together with his owner caught the 18-year-old robber who had broken into her house and stolen various souvenirs. The police were present when the robber was arrested because the owner was in contact with the police during the chase. A 3-year-old boy was missing, and his family had been looking for him for over 2 hours in the mountains near the park where he was last seen with his older brother. The family had alerted the police, their neighbors, and their relatives, gathering over 30 people to organize a better search effort. A few minutes passed and firemen came to help too, but suddenly something extraordinary happened. The family dog, Toby, brought the little boy home. The dog had participated in the previous search and hadn't stopped until he found the boy. Everyone was amazed and speechless. That concludes our video of 10 amazing stories about the incredible loyalty of dogs. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, then subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you'll be the first to know when a new video comes out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.